The final step of your project is to arrange all of the pieces that you created into a configuration that looks like the sample that was provided for you. Now, you've only got a couple of things you need to remember. First of all of these graphic elements that you made need to have the text wrapped so that they can be picked up and moved about the screen at will. Second of all, you need to maintain your normal margins, especially the header area. If you begin to put objects into the header, it will actually create them on subsequent pages, like a second or a third page, and your document gets screwed up pretty quickly. Let's take the title and put it up top. We're going to move it until it positions just about at the header. You'll see the red lines appear, and there we go. If we don't like the size of it, just click it by the corner and reduce it until you get it to a size that you like. Your data block belongs in the opposite corner. We're just going to move this over until it fits right where we want it. That looks like it's maintaining the margin. Looks great right there. And let go. Again, if you want to resize it, you can click in the corner and make small adjustments to make things fit. I think in my sample, I had the data table somewhere below this. We'll line it up. That looks pretty good. And drop it in place. So far, so good. Let's get some human uses. We'll move these up underneath the plutonium title. This looks a little large, so we'll grab it by the corner and reduce its size. Now we can scroll down here and make a couple other changes. Plutonium in nature, we can pull that paragraph down. We can put our atomic structure diagram right below the data table and resize it. Perhaps you created a data block with your name in it, like I have here. Let's pull that out of the way. Looks like our plutonium atom needs a nice picture, so we can move the caption down here. We can bring the picture over. Let's move the paragraph up above, get it to where it wants to be. Again, grab that corner and move things around until you get everything to line up. You can move the title block with your name in it right below that and resize it so everything lines up very nicely. So far, so good. Looks like last steps are just to make a little bit of space for your picture. We can make that any size we want. I'm going to shrink it down to make sure it'll fit. I'm going to shrink down that atomic structure diagram to make it fit. I'm going to shrink down the data table a little bit to make sure it fits. We ought to be able to take the data table, move it up slightly. We ought to be able to take the atom diagram, move it up slightly. Let's take the caption and the plutonium picture. We'll change the size of it. And with a little bit of luck, we've got a pretty good looking document here. Looks like everything's in a reasonable place, nicely organized. You just got to experiment moving yours around until you get it to look the way you want it to. Once that's done, don't forget to submit the document by turning it in. Best of luck. Oops, sorry for the little vibration there. That's it. We're done.